Alright. We're going to do something brand new that has never, ever been done on this channel in all the years. Well, I don't know. Maybe it has been done. I don't think it has, though. It's going to look different. When I go to the main screen, it's going to look different. Because we are live using one of the GoPro cameras. So, we're going to have that fisheye look, but we kind of need that because there's a lot we have to fit on the screen. So without further ado, take your pants off and get ready, folks. I know you have been waiting for this. I have been getting email after email after email asking about the air purifier. I've had at least 30,000 people contact me wanting to see this beautiful face. No, actually, they wanted to see the air purifier, and I will say this right off the bat, holy fucking shit, this camera makes me look 10 times bigger. I look extremely overweight on this camera. My other cameras, I look pretty good. This one, wow, what is this? Holy shit, wow. I should have really rethought this. Anywho, does everything sound good? Look good? Because I'm using the video from the GoPro, but I'm using a different mic, and I got things set up differently, and I know it looks like I'm in a fucking, like a globe. I have not gained weight, folks. This is the camera. Definitely the camera. Wow, it makes you look fat. I'm only pushing like 195. So, wide angle, wide load. There you go. I wonder if I pull my dick out and put it on the desk, if it'll actually make it look bigger. You know what I should do? I should take photos of my penis with the GoPro lens. Anyways, I'm not pregnant. Today, folks, I know you're excited because we got this bad son of a bitch right here to look at. It is an air purifier. Yes. Was I paid for this video? Hell no. This is, I guess, payment right here. So this was sent courtesy of Renpho. I was calling it Renpro, but there's no R. So I think it's Renpho. Renpho? Renpho. And I reviewed, technically I already reviewed this one, but this is the larger version of the one I reviewed last time. So for those of you that might have missed the other one, don't worry, because we got this one right here. And my son actually uses that one. He's been using it ever since I reviewed it. So, it still works. Right? Son of a bitch. Now, how are you going to do this? I have no idea. I don't have anything written down. All I have is the website pulled up. Because we're going to, like, go off the cuff on this one. But I will tell you the price. Because since it is not a vaping product, we can promote the hell out of this goddamn thing. Amazon, how much are we looking at? $127.49, and you can use the coupon code that's in the description. So, link in the description, comes in white and black. Do we want to go through all the details first, or do we want to break it out of the box? Let's break it out of the box first. But before we do that, let's say hello to everyone in chat. Who do we got? We got everyone. Kazar. We got Angel Gomez, the racist Mexican. Gin Shop, we got Dave. We got Rufus, Happy Hippie. We got Bob, we got Fog Dog, we got Dave. Is that Big Dick Dave? We got Atomizer, we got Brent, Leo, Rufus, Ian. Jesus, we got everybody in. I think we got, how many total people are we watching? Right? 23,000 people are watching. Nice. I'm usually pushing 50,000, but 23,000 ain't bad. So before we get into this, I am going to have a vape. And you might be wondering, why are you reviewing an air purifier on a vape channel? That's a good question. Because these come in extremely handy for when you're vaping, and they pull the vapor out of the air so that way everything doesn't get covered in that nasty mildew or dewy VG. You know how your windows get covered in like a thick, I don't know, like slime? If you use something like this in your house while you're vaping, you don't have that problem, or at least not as bad. So at least in every room in our house or our car, whatever you want to call it, we have a air purifier. Not necessarily this one, but a. I bought the overpriced, expensive, what are they called? Bum, 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 bum. Does it start with a D? It's right there, you idiot. What is that thing called? I don't know. But they are overpriced. Do not waste your money on those goddamn air purifiers from, someone give me a name. I'm too old to remember the goddamn name. What is that called? You know what? I'm not going to continue on until someone tells me the name of my air purifier. Dyson, thank you. Do not spend your money on a Dyson air purifier. They are not worth the money. Vacuum cleaner, different story. Air purifier, don't bother. Living Hints, thank you, sir. We got a Canadian or a Californian, $5.72. He says, in 72, being 2, going on 3, I remember Winnie the Poohing it mostly. What about you and your young years? What the fuck are you talking about? In my young years, I wasn't watching Winnie the Pooh. I was actually peeping Tom. I was actually spying in windows, watching women undress. That was pretty much my thing. Anyways, let's check this bad boy out. Let me have a vape first. I got a feeling this is going to... Wow, look how big I look. Jesus, have mercy. I should have wore like a jacket or something to make me look, you know, at least somewhat in shape. This is going to go horribly wrong. Now, if you guys want to see the box, there you go. I know a lot of you folks love the whole box thing, but ooh, there we go. I'm going to break something. Let's do it again. Woo! Check that out. Now, that's a... I don't know what that is. Let's stand up. I mean, you guys already know I'm fat, so I might as well just stand up. Get up, stand up. You got to stand up for your ride. Woo-hoo! Get up, stand up. You gotta stand up for your right. Alright, what do we get? We got some documentation. We don't need that. Garbage. Who the hell reads instructions? Especially on an air purifier. We got some foam. Nice, nice. And the star of the show, folks. Wrapped in a beautiful plastic bag is the air purifier that's going to tip over. Hopefully it doesn't. What else is inside of here? We get a remote controller? No remote. So you actually got to get off your fat ass and turn this thing on manually with your finger. Now that was an unboxing. I heard, and this is only a rumor, but I heard Unbox Therapy was jealous of my channel. I guess my unboxings were like way better than his or some shit like that, so I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm sorry. I'm a natural. I am a goddamn natural. Alright, here it is. So this looks exactly like... What is this? Caution. I ain't reading that. This is pretty much almost exactly the same as the one we checked out before. A lot larger for a bigger room. Big is always better. Even if your girlfriend tells you it's not about the size, it's about how you use it, she's lying to you. You got the smallest dick out of all the men she's ever dated. So it is all about size. The bigger one is nice, and this one is even more nicer because all the intake is right here on the like 360, and then it kind of exhales or blows out here at the top. Unlike my shitty Dyson, which I don't understand how it works, it sucks in air on the same side that it blows air out. So you would think that it's just sucking in its own air. So not really the best for vaping, something like this, you know. And if you're not a vapor, let's say you got nasty gas, let's say you have, maybe you have vaginal odors, you're suffering from a yeast infection and the house smells like shit, getting one of these will clear up the odor in the house. So, before we plug this in, and yes, we're going to plug it in, let's see how many filters are inside of this, because it always seems like the more filters, the better. And you're thinking, Mark, you should have read the instructions. You're right. I should have read the instructions on how to open this. But you know what? I'm going to go at this like an actual legitimate human being. Ah, there we go. Flip it upside down. Remove the cap. Ooh, look at this. Now make sure before you plug it in, you remove all the plastic and all the filters. And these are supposed to be some pretty like top-notch filters. We'll talk about them in a moment. But they're supposed to be like above the HEPA filter, or the traditional HEPA filter. I think it's like a five-layer filter. And please don't throw plastic on the floor. If you have little kids, they might end up suffocating themselves. And if they do, just make sure you have an insurance policy. All right, so physically it's one filter, but I believe it's like a five-layer, five-stage filter. I probably should have read the instructions. Take this. Got little rubber feet on the bottom. Beautiful, beautiful. And I will say, once again, comparing this to my overpriced Dyson, changing out the filter on here, a hell of a lot easier. The Dyson is messy as hell. It's a pain in the ass. Why do I feel like there's another filter on here? I just feel it in my blood. But there's not. No, that's just that one filter. All right. Looking at chat, everyone's like, Mark, you're the best. You know what you're doing. You are the top reviewer on YouTube. I love these comments. Thanks, guys. Now we have off to the side here, because I'm always prepared, a extension cord. Wow, how nice is that, right? Oh, look, a little plastic tip on there. Remove that little tip. Plug that bad boy in. What do we... Oh, look at that. It lights up. Did you guys see that? Damn. All right. We got lights on here. Doo-doo. Look at that shit right there. Woo! So it's just like the other one. It's got a little light show. You could either turn the lights off, change the color, or you can leave them on. This does look pretty cool at night when it's sitting in a dark room. It's not like a super bright light, but it's a nice soothing light. And of course we have all the features and functions, which hopefully you guys can see. Look at that. Woo, look how good that looks. That's nice, huh? Look at that. There's all your buttons. They're all touch sensitive buttons. You got your sleep timer. You got your different power levels. You got your filter check indicator. You got everything. Everything that you need is on here. The only thing it doesn't do is accept phone calls. So it would be nice if it had Bluetooth. You could kind of sync your phone to it and take your calls with your air purifier, but maybe on the next one. So let's see how loud this thing gets. Because one thing about air purifiers, when you turn them up pretty high, they get kind of annoying. Kind of like me. So that's the highest setting. I mean, it's not super loud, but once again, it's quieter than my Dyson. And let's test. Let's test it out. Here we go. All right, I blew it right past it. Let's try this again. Hold on. Now, when you use an air purifier, you don't have to blow it directly into it. You know, it's the air circulates, it eventually pulls the vapor out of the air. I'm just blowing it into it to kind of make it look, I don't know, look more like it's actually doing something, I guess. There we go. See that? Beautiful. A little bit. Is there a little coming out the top? No, there's not. I think that's pretty damn beautiful. What else we got on top here? Let's put it on the lowest setting. That's low. You pretty much can't even hear it. And then, of course, you got second power level, third, fourth. Pretty nice. Little light show. Got little. You got the eco mode, which helps conserve energy if you're trying to save your planet. But if you don't care about your planet, just leave that feature off and enjoy your electricity. Kind of nice. This one is pretty sweet. Like I said, it's just like the other one I reviewed, but it's just bigger. And I think regardless of the room size, like this room that I'm in right now is like 10 by 11. This might actually be too big for this room, but I would still get something this large because it might work even better since it's a smaller room. But they say 480 square feet, an extra large room that this can handle. So, yeah. Now, I know you guys got questions about this. I know you have questions because you guys are excited. I'm excited too for you. But before we answer the questions, I want to read some of the lovely features on this because it's designed for large rooms. We kind of cover that. Real-time air quality display. So if you look on the front, when you turn this on, boom, 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 it actually supposed to tell you the quality of the air by the color of the LED light, which is pretty interesting. It's got a 2-hour, 4-hour, 6-hour, and 8-hour timer. So if you want to set it when you go to bed, or let's say you guys are fucking in the bedroom, it stinks, you run it for 2 hours. Even though it only lasts about 30 seconds, I would probably still put it on for 2 hours. Save energy mode, of course. You got sleep mode, the filter check. So the filter, let's talk about the filter. What's the filter? I think it's a 5-layer filter, if I'm not mistaken. That's something special about this filter. Oh, there we go. So it's a HEPA H13 level filter. What does that mean compared to the traditional true HEPA filter? I have absolutely no idea, but it sounds good. It sounds better than the traditional HEPA filter. How much are filter replacements? That could be one of the questions. We're looking at on Amazon, $35, which I'm pretty sure you can get them a little bit cheaper for a 1-pack. Use that coupon code. And then, of course, this unit right here, without the coupon, $127. With the coupon, I have no idea. I failed math class, so you guys could do the math. But I will say this is pretty awesome. I think I might actually put this in the corner, replace my Dyson just for a week or so, just to see how it stacks up to the Dyson. But, yeah, is that it? That's it, guys. That's the Renpho. The Renpho. And it looks good, too. Look at that. It's a good looking... It's a good looking air purifier, you know? It doesn't look cheap. Doesn't look like it's made in China. It actually... it looks good. And you can actually hold it. Like if you're... I don't know, let's say your wife's having a baby and you kind of want to practice, you can hold it like a baby. Yeah, there you go. The Renpho air purifier. Link in the description. For those out there that are too lazy to type it out on Amazon, link. And it's not an affiliate link, though I wish it was, because I would like to make some money off this. I'm not making nothing off this. Maybe that's why it took me 3 months to do the video. I don't know. All right, so we're in chat with all the beautiful viewers that we have on this channel, like Vapin' Bachelor, Dakota, Puff Downy Puff, Phil, and I'm pretty sure that these gentlemen have some questions on their mind, oh shit, about this beautiful air purifier. So let's see, how much is it? That's a damn good question, even though I answered that question about 4 times. $127.49, and there's a 15% off coupon in the description, which will knock off, what, 15, 16, maybe like $19. So there you go. Mark, put it next to your ashtray. It should clear out the Newports. There you go. So if you smoke, you can actually, better yet, yeah, actually put it next to your ashtray. So then when your cigarette is sitting in the ashtray burning, it's going to suck in that smoke and it's going to blow out fresh air. And your house won't even smell like a smoker lives there. Great, great, great. Huge keyboard keys, says Phil. Actually, these are stickers that I put on the keyboard that you could see are pretty lopsided. But if anyone has a legitimate keyboard without fake stickers, let me know. What's nice about this keyboard, even though we're not reviewing the keyboard, is with the push of the button, I can go from my Mac to my Windows computer, so I don't need 2 physical keyboards. How genius is that? Thank you. What does that do? What does that do that opening a window doesn't? Thank you, Raji. I'm assuming he probably doesn't speak English, therefore he can't really type in English. What does this do as compared to opening up a window? This sucks. A window kind of blows. Now, I don't know. This is more for people like myself who are kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? When you don't like going out of the house and you're kind of terrified of the outdoors. People that don't like to open up their windows or open up their blinds, this is a good replacement for something like that. I would probably never open my windows because the trailer park smells like a goddamn whorehouse. It smells like shit outside. So when I open my windows, the whole house ends up smelling like shit. So I leave the windows shut. I have a fan on. I run the air purifier. It actually smells like a French whorehouse in here. It smells delicious and beautiful. What else we got? You think you can vacuum the filters clean? That would be a negative, Ricky. You probably could. Or you can blow them out with some air, but the problem is you're not going to get all the finer little... Yeah, I probably wouldn't do that. And imagine how messy that would be, and all the... Yeah, I would not do that. Definitely wouldn't do that. Though I think there are air purifiers out there that have reusable, washable filters, but they're not all that great. When you open a window, you could let in pollen. Thank you, Happy Hippie. There you go. He is a scientist and a breathologist, so he knows about the air and the pollen and all the other shit that is outside. I don't go outside. I know nothing about it. But what I do know is that it's fucking snowing outside. It was almost 70 degrees last week. I was wearing shorts, no shirt. I was outside suntanning. This week, it's snowing. What is going on? I don't know. I think the global warming thing, I think, is real. It's happening. The world is about to end. So before the world ends, make sure you guys pick up one of these. Because if you're going to go out, you want to go out with some fresh, clean air. You know, you don't want people walking in your house when they're pulling your body out smelling like shit. So if your body is sitting in the house, let's say decomposing for a good 2 weeks, right here, this thing will be fresh when people come in. Like, oh my God! It'll smell clean. Another good reason to have an air purifier. Thank you. Mark, that's a nice place, bro. Thank you, Omar. Thank you, thank you. Omar is currently suffering from COVID, but he still manages to watch all the videos, so props to him. Is it worth trying from this Thursday until Sunday for a trial? Is it worth trying from this Thursday until Sunday for a trial? I don't even understand what you're saying, Living Hints. I'm assuming you're intoxicated, but that's okay, because we have a lot of alcoholics that watch this channel. What else we got? The vents look yellow from cigarette smoke. There we go, JJ coming in hard. These are not yellow, thank you. I think the color of the filter is what's throwing you off. Look at that. The color of the filter is yellow. So, if you smoke, you'll never know that the filter's yellow from all the tar and nicotine because it comes in yellow. That's a genius idea. That's like buying brown underwear and not worrying about shit stains. Because they're already brown, you're not going to see a shit stain. Genius. Renpho, you guys were... When you thought about this, you really thought it out. Genius idea. God, is this thing nice. Look at this. I mean, this is... Look at that. Look how beautiful it looks. Nice. Imagine having 2 of these stacked on top of each other. It'd be completely pointless, but it would look cool as hell. Mark, do the filters come in different colors? I hate the yellow filter. That's a good question, Hippie. Let's have a gander on the Amazon page here. And I think they come in traditional white and yellow, but I'm only seeing white at the moment. But what you could do, and this is kind of like a little side trick or like a hack, get a can of spray paint. Spray paint the filter whatever color you like. Pop it in. And the odor from the paint will disappear actually, because the filter is going to suck in those odors and pump out fresh air. So if you want a red filter, blue filter, spray paint's your friend. Thank you. What else do we have? I haven't had a drink since Halloween, says Living Hints. So he's not drinking, he's smoking. You should use that to filter out Haley's farts during the show. I don't think there's an air purifier on this planet that can filter out such a smell. Is Renpho the same company that makes air fryers? You know, I don't think so. They do make a line of massagers that I'm trying to get from them for review. What they told me is that if my air purifier videos are good, they're going to start sending me. Ooh, we're on. They're going to start sending me massagers. So I'm excited about that because I've always wanted to review a massaging tool. Kind of like my dream, you know? Like, I've been doing this for, what, 6 years now? I've been kind of doing this to lead up to, the king of the crop, the massaging tool. Tex-Mex wants to know if he's late. Yes, you are late, and you're possibly pregnant. The paint will not block the filter if you use the correct paint. Thank you, Ellen. You know what? Screw the paint. Get some dye, some food coloring. Get some food coloring, drop it into some water, drop the filter. You don't want to get the filter wet. You know what? Stick with the spray paint. If you are dumb enough to believe the spray paint idea, then you probably shouldn't even be on the internet. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. Telling people to paint the filter won't get you another review, Mark. That is true, Keith. That is true, but I don't know. I feel like I said, if you're dumb enough to actually believe that you should spray paint the filter, you probably are not sane enough to even be on the internet, let alone buy an air purifier. I'm just saying. I want my child support money. Child support back pay will be coming soon. Just relax. Thank you. Does it help cannabis? That's a good question, Kurt. Does it eliminate cannabis odors? I can't really answer that, even though I do have some cannabis on hand. I don't want to smoke it and end up doing a shitty review, because when I'm high, I can't remain professional. So right now I am not high, and maybe that's a good idea. That's a great question too. Does it eliminate cannabis odors? I'm not sure. Maybe we can talk to Renpho about that and see what they think. Just edit the video and upload that. I have no idea what you're saying, but thank you, Nick. All right. Does Dr. Someone recommend it? Fauci? I have no idea who this doctor is, but I don't believe it's recommended by any doctors. I'll give you $50 for it. Ricky Mahoney? Sold! No, I'm not selling this. This is actually a keeper right here. You know you guys want to get one. Go to Amazon, buy one, give it to somebody as a gift. What about a birthday present? You got a birthday coming up for like a kid? Who would not want an air purifier for their birthday? You got that coupon code, take advantage of it. Hell, get a second filter too. Get 2 filters. You get one with it, buy a second. Got a little handle here at the top. Cool little LED light there. Like, this is a win-win. And I wish they sent it over. It also comes in black. So before you say the company's racist, they're not. They did a white and black version. So there you go. They covered every angle possible. Greetings. Mark, do you still use the bulk RTA? This is not a vaping video at the moment there. I still use it, though. I do not use it in single coil mode. It does not perform the best in single coil mode. It's recommended for dual coil mode. Thank you. What's the purpose? Does it help with vaping, ventilation, and electrical or something? The point of this, so when you vape, for those that don't realize this, when you vape, those milky clouds after time, end up leaving a residue all over stuff. And the residue, when it sticks to, like, let's say a shelf, it attracts dust. So it gets dustier much, much faster. Also, if you're vaping, let's say in front of your computer, and you're constantly vaping and vaping, over time, a long period of time, you could possibly damage the electronics inside the computer because of all the vapor. So it's always good to have an air purifier, especially if you're in a small room like this, but even just to have it in your house to cut down on the dust and to kind of cut down on the vapor, you know, the residue being left behind. Just, yeah, beautiful. Nice. Chinese yellow filter, I understand now. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Is that a cartoon of cigarettes on yourself? What? I don't know what you're saying. I never knew that. I'll buy one today with my coupon code. There you go, Zaddy. Buy a few of them. I have one in the bedroom, one in this room, one in the other bedroom, one in the living room. I got 4 of them. 4 in total. Not this brand. Well, actually, we got 2 of these in the bedrooms, 1 Dyson, and then we got some other one in the living room. So our home, even though it's in a shitty environment, it smells delightful when you come in here. It's delicious. It's clean. It smells like lettuce. It has no odor at all. All right. Could you sleep with it on? Yes. If you go back on the video, we do like a little sound check, and it's actually not that loud. On the high level, it's kind of loud, but I like sleeping with a fan on. So I like the sound of a fan. So I actually don't mind it being quite loud on the high setting, but you could put it on low. It's got 4 settings total. ST has no say-so on this. His coupon code will not work. You have to use the provided code that's in the description along with the link. So make sure you guys buy one, because if you don't, I'm not going to get a chance to review their upcoming massaging tools. And I'm really excited about these because I've got great ideas for these. So, Fagan Industries will not be coming out with an air purifier. We're actually closing down Fagan Industries. We got busted a few weeks back. We had a lot of underage workers, and I guess someone called Department of Labor, and yeah. So no one's left working there. It's kind of an empty building now. Does it have a 110 or 210 plug? 210? Is it right? I don't know what this is. I'm not an electrician. It has a regular American... It has an American plug. Here you go. American plug. Don't confuse me with all this electrical mumbo jumbo, right? Terry Vapor here. Of course, he wants it for free as always. Terry, I'll wrap it up in a garbage bag and I'll send it right over. I think I'm done. I think this went very well, especially with the little GoPro fisheye thing going on. I know that's really annoying for some people, but I thought it went kind of well. This might open doors to reviewing larger products. Look at that. Beautiful. I'm pretty sure that these air purifiers are going to sell out because we got 32,000 people watching. So I'm most certain it's going to sell out any minute now. So make sure you get on Amazon, buy one before they sell out. And we're done. I'll see you guys, I don't know, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week. Or maybe this might be the last video you'll ever see. I don't know. No, I'll see you Tuesday. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys. Bye-bye. Slow fade. Slow fade. Slow. Look at that. God, I look good. Man. How do... Surprised I had never... I should have been a model. Like a male model. I could have been an underwear model. I bet you. I'm just that good looking. Son of a bitch. You can actually purchase there's a COVID filter you could purchase, JJ, for an additional $20, but it actually comes with COVID on the filter. That way you could spread it to whoever you wish. You know, you could ship the filter to a family friend or something. They can install it in their... you know what? I'm shutting my mouth. I'm out of here. Because I'm already fucking digging my grave. It's been digged. It's been dug. Wait, dugged or digged? It's been dug. Dugged? Is dug the word? No, it's not. Digged. Or you're going to dig it. There you go. I've dug my grave. Good night.